Alright, so it's been a minute. Uh, I know it's been a minute since I've done any music reactions, and my apologies, because this this channel's been kind of just withering, just kind of there, right? And I don't really have any excuse. I could say I've been busy and stuff like that in the main channel, and I just haven't taken the time to be honest. And I really should, because I love doing these music reactions. Um, so we're gonna start. We're gonna start having more reactions on this channel. Uh, and one of the things I'm going to take and do, I'm going to start pairing some whiskey with some of this music. And this is going to be the kickoff of Sippin' Some Tunes, is what I'm going to call it. And we're going to be looking at VoicePlay Whiskey in the Jar featuring Omar Cardona. And I'm going to pair it with some Teeling Small Batch because, well, it's an Irish whiskey, so, you know, seems fitting. And Teeling is, oh yeah, beautiful smell on it. Get some fruitiness, a little bit of well, it's got a definitely smell the alcohol punch on it. That's for sure. I don't drink like I used to, but or even taste like I used to, but I always enjoy. I do enjoy a good whiskey. And the legs on this thing, man, the legs on this thing just sit there. Got nice legs on it. So we're gonna. That's pretty. Nice bit of like almost apple turnover type flavor, like buttery a little bit, but you get the definite apple or pear type flavor in there. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. And it's so smooth. Let's get into whiskey in the jar, shall we?
As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains.
Bro's voice, which I've reacted to, and I've recorded reactions to songs by him. I don't think any of them have made any of my channels. My computer problems that I had, I've lost a lot of music reactions, unfortunately. So that's another one of the reasons. Like, man, I really want to, because I miss doing these music reactions. But his voice, man, it's so deep. But he also can, like, he's very talented with his voice, even at the not deep scales like he's doing right here. That's just, bro, that you put that type of bass, put that type of bass into a speaker from like a drum, that deep, and it's gonna blow your speakers.
Over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I saw Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, I then produced my rapier.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I love the way that this song is being approached, because it's very slow, very uh, it's got a. I've heard Thin Lizzy's version. I've heard the Dubliners version. I've heard, of course, I think everybody at this point has heard Metallica's version. And the song, you know, it's this start that he's got right here with very low, very low, and it gives it almost a foreboding sense to it, and then it leads into him taking, and you know, he sees the captain, he draws his rapier, you know, so that sense of foreboding, even as his vocal range goes up and you get the other harmonizations coming in. I love the way they've layered this so far.
He was counting. I first produced my pistol, I then produced my rapier. I said, stand and deliver. Whoa, the devil he made and take you.
I took all of his money, and it was a pretty penny.
Bro, home dude's voice coming in like that, and it's such a shift from Jeff Castellucci. I can't remember his last name, but his voice, that deep, that deep voice at the beginning, and almost a sense of foreboding that it has as he, talking about coming over the mountains, and then taking and seeing the captain and pulling the pistol and pulling the sword basically, and now you've got this higher voice taking and coming in, and now you've got the vocalization for the instrumentation basically from the rest with the harmonizations, and bro, that's such a change, but it's also a shifting things there in the song as well. So.
Money, and it was a pretty penny. I took all of his money, yeah, and brought it home to Molly. She said she swore that she loved me. No, never would she leave me. But the devil take that woman, yeah, for she tricked me easy.
I love the fact that this far in, we've gotten a sense of traditional as far as like it with the way it begun, and even the second fella that's singing. I mean, you get the tone, the timing, and everything else of this has been pretty. I mean, it's a cappella, so you don't have the instrumentation like you get with the Dubliners version, or like you get with Thin Lizzy, or like you get with Metallica. But the vocals and everything, the timing and the way it's being sung, it's not that big of a departure from some of these other covers of the song that we've heard, right? And then you've got this third fella that's singing now, and it gives it almost a modern, like, soulfulness to it. Really like that though, because it's you're keeping it fresh.
She said she swore that she loved me. No, never would she leave me. But the devil take that woman, yeah, for she tricked me easy. Ring dama do dama da. Whack for my daddy, oh. Whack for my daddy, oh. There's whiskey in the jar, oh.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it seems like they've combined influences of a lot of different covers that have been done of this, but also taking and put their own uniqueness to. I'm loving this. Absolutely loving this. Because you get a sense of the little bit more rockish with the fellow with the beard there that took and sung. I can't remember his name at the moment, but I'm loving this. This is fantastic, to be honest with you. And Dude Man has an awesome voice. I'll say that. Holy crap.
Being drunk and weary, I went to Molly's chambers.
Oh yeah. Dude Man's definitely giving more of that rock vibe, like you hear, like you'd associate kind of with the Metallica version of the song, right? And the juxtaposition and the melding of all these different things is just, I love this. I absolutely love this.
I went to Molly's chambers, taking my money with me, but I never knew the danger. For about 6 or maybe 7, yeah, in walked Captain Pharaoh. I jumped up, fired my pistol, yeah, and I shot him with both barrels.
Bro, that was what? Yo, let me hear this again. That was, oh my God.
I jumped up, fired my pistol, yeah, and I shot him with both barrels.
Bro, it's all, because he does this at the point where he's talking about taking and shooting the captain there, right? Taking and shot him with both barrels. But the way that they take and drop out the harmonization at that point as he starts hitting the high note and just take and give some bass, it gives it a sense of drama. It gives it a sense of, I love that because it gives it a sense of weight to what the story we're hearing in the song. Oh, and his voice is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That was fantastic, simply fantastic. Oh my God.
I'm with both barrels. Whack for my daddy, oh. Whack for my daddy, oh. There's whiskey in the jar, oh. Hey, hey, whiskey. Whiskey in the jar, oh. Whiskey.
Bro,
Got some men like the fishing, and some men like the fouling, and some men like to hear, whoa, to hear the cannonball roar.
whoa, that what? God dang, let's hear that again. That just, bro, he got so low on that. Holy crap.
Some men like to hear, whoa, to hear the cannonball roar.
Bro, they've melded the traditional folksy and the more rocking sensibilities and mixed in some pop and R&B soul sensibilities with this, and the way they've melded this to where it just works. It just fucking works beautifully. This might be my favorite rendition I've heard of this song. I absolutely love this because it takes so many. It's so familiar in the vein, other than the fact that you've heard the song, but the stylings that you take and you get a bit of the traditional, a bit of the like the rockness with it, with the vocal, with some of the vocalization in it, but you also get this more modern feel to it as well, and all done with their voices and the harmonization. Oh, Jesus, this is. I'm glad I decided to take a look at this.
Like sleeping, especially in my Molly's chamber. But here I am in prison. Here I am with a ball and chain. Yeah, my show rain, dama do dama da. Rain, dama do dama da. Whack for my daddy, oh. Whack for my daddy, oh. There's whiskey in the jar, oh.
Damn, I should have wore a better shirt for this. That was fan-freaking-tastic. Holy crap. You could hear so many different influences within the vocalization within the group, right? You could hear the traditional. I think Jeff did a real good job of I think he was a really good representation of like like you'd hear the song maybe traditionally done, or even I could hear somebody, with that deepness and stuff like that from a folk band or something. Like I could definitely get that more traditional from the bass that you get in the front and in a couple of spots where he sings, and then you've got more soul with the next two fellows that come in. It sounds more modern, but you also get the Thin Lizzy vibes and the Metallica vibes with the dude with the white fellow with the beard that's in the group. And the way they're able to take and blend all of this, and make it not only sound cohesive, but also take and hearken to people that have covered it before, but yet sounding like VoicePlay, taking and putting their stamp on this. This might be my favorite version of this, because it does not only so much justice to the stuff that you've heard previous, but it brings in it brings in like soulfulness and like poppiness to it as well, and it makes it feel fresh at the same time. It feels very much familiar but fresh because of the way they've done. I think this was a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant job. I'm absolutely. This is. I can't find a flaw with it, to be honest with you. I really. It's. This was magnificent. Just taking and putting, number one, the fact that it's done a cappella, so the harmonizations and any instrumentation all done with beatboxing and vocalization, it done through vocal instrumentation, basically, right? But you add in the harmonization, you add in all of the influences that you hear within it that they take and just weave throughout the song, and yet take and give it a modern type feel to it as well, even with it being I could definitely hear a version with instruments, because they like instruments on the radio for some reason. Who knew? Being played on the radio of this song, if it were done in a similar manner, because it just that was awesome. That was hands down, this might be my favorite version of the song now. I love Thin Lizzy's rendition. I love Metallica's rendition. I like Dubliner. I like a lot of the renditions I've heard of this song. I like the more traditional stuff as well, but this right here gives a little bit of everything. It pays homage to people that have done it before, puts their take on it, puts their unique vibe on it, and it feels fresh. It takes a standard that's been covered time and time again and makes it feel fresh while at the same time feeling familiar. That's hard to take and do. That is really hard to do, but I think they did this wonderfully. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Cheers. Y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.